So it is official. Ontario, I was going to say Canada, no, but Ontario is getting rid of automated speed enforcement cameras, something that the province signed into effect in 2019. They said, listen, these things are just way too effective. They're just generating way too much money. It is a tax on the unlawful, and we don't like that. No, that's not what they said. They just said, listen, this is a tax grab by the cities. They're making way too much money on this, and it is hurting the everyday citizen. It's hurting me. I probably spent over $1,000 in fees, but I've also come out and defended them because I did say that I think they do change habit. I think they've changed a lot of habit around here. Traffic is a lot slower than it normally was. But they said, listen, it's not that we're getting rid of them and letting the speeders back, and it's not about letting the degenerates win here. What we're going to do is we're going to give money to the cities to put speed bumps, which, hey, I'm okay with speed bumps, although I do find speed bumps kind of annoying, because then you got all those guys with the lowered cars going one wheel and then the other wheel. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Speed bumps, speeding cameras. My thing is, like, I've come out in defense of these in the past saying, hey, they do change behavior. Studies show that they change behavior. We know they change behavior. There's a bee coming right in front of me, making me a little nervous, but we'll ignore him right now. But at the same time, there's a sunk cost now with all these, right? And if they are effective, if they are ticketing so many people, does it make sense to just, say no more cameras? If it's really about like, hey, we want to make this so that people aren't just spending a fortune paying these speeding tickets, how about we fix the program? Like, why ditch the entire program? Why throw the baby out with the bathwater? Clearly, people are changing their habits. Clearly, they're effective at generating revenue against people who break the law. Why not, hear me out, apply kind of like a warning system? So like this, like you get hit with a ticket in a spot that you've never got hit with a ticket before. You get a letter saying, hey, slow it down. You got booked. You should know better. Do it twice. All right, here's a 50% reduction. Be smart. Third time, all right, we got no sympathy for you. You don't care. You're going to pay us what it's due. I think that would be nice. I think that would solve a lot of problems. A lot of the times I got ticketed, it was in areas where I didn't even know there was a camera. And honestly, again, like people have said in the comments, it was only going 10 over, 12 over on a weekend in a school zone that, there's no one around, and it's early morning or late at night, and, you don't see any other cars, so you kind of lose track of the speed of pace of traffic. So warnings, I think warnings go a long way, but I think if someone's a serial offender, yeah, they should be paying their fines, man. Like, let the serial offenders cover these things. But that's me. And maybe if there is a problem with, hey, some people are just getting dinged way too much, well, isn't that their fault? Isn't that their fault that they're getting dinged so much? But I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys down with just getting rid of them, or would you have rather seen this optimized and this fixed up a little bit and tweaked? And if it was tweaked, how would you want to see it tweaked? But it is what it is. Anyways, have a great ass day, man. Until the next one. Peace.